that demonstrated their ability to comply with the Commission's regulations. Therefore, Commission staff do recommend issuing a provisional license with the conditions before you.
Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Poppins. Commissioner Flanagan.
Mr. Chairman, I have one question with regard to the accelerator program, the flyer that was provided to us. I'm questioning whether or not it adheres to the advertising regulations given the number of plants that are in all pictures.
Anything else, Commissioner Flanagan? Any comments or questions? Commissioner Poppins?
I just wanted to compliment them on their cognitive impact plan that instead of resubmitting the same one, they updated it with past statistics and cannabis. I appreciate that.
Anything else? Okay, then can I ask please for a motion to approve the staff recommendation for considering action on appropriate MCM 282015 to the recommendation. Again, there was no condition.
The condition is.
Oh, the condition is changing. I'm sorry.
The change in it.
Second, excuse me, subject to condition requested by Commissioner Flanagan. Such a motion, please. And a second, please.
Second.
The record Commissioner Coyle made the motion to approve, second by Commissioner Flanagan. All in favor?
Aye.
Let the record show the Commission approves that recommendation for considering action appropriated MCN 22015 subject to the additional requested by Commissioner Flanagan. Thank you. Last in terms of provisional licenses on the agenda today, KT Capital Group LL. Should be LLC? Yeah. KT Capital Group LLC, which is for integrated medical marijuana treatment center R&D. Mr. Poppins.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As stated, the applicant here is KT Capital Group LLC. Their proposed locations for their operation, cultivation and product manufacturing operations will take place at 50 Main Street in Orange, Mass. Their dispensary operations will occur at 359 Beecham Street in Chelsea, Mass. This applicant is not an applicant or licensee for any other medical marijuana treatment center license. The individuals associated with this application include the following: Nicholas DeCruzio, Michael Qualla, and Ashley DeCruzio. There are no entities other than the applicant that appear to have any ownership or control interest over this treatment center. The applicant will also not be co-located with an adult use marijuana establishment. The applicant did secure a host community agreement with both municipalities, and we received 2 municipal responses, one from each municipality, stating that the applicant was in compliance with local ordinances or bylaws. There were no concerns arising from the background checks indicating that individuals entities associated with this application. There were also none of the usual disclosures. The applicant did state that they could be operational by January 1st of 2021. The applicant did submit all the required summaries of policies, plans, and procedures, and they were all deemed to be substantially compliant with the Commission's regulations. As this application does include a cultivation element, they did submit a cultivation plan that demonstrated their ability to comply with the regulations of the Commission. Additionally, they did submit a list of products that they plan on producing, which include the following: tinctures, sprays, ready-to-use extracted distillate, pre-dosed oil vaporizers, capsules, cooking oils, edibles, and beverages. Therefore, Commission staff do recommend issuing a provisional license with the conditions before you.
Thank you, Ms. Poppins. Are there questions or comments? And can I ask please for a motion to approve staff recommendation for KT Capital Group LLC for integrated medical marijuana treatment center R&D? And a second, please. Let the record show that Commissioner Coyle made a motion to approve, second by Commissioner Flanagan. All in favor?
Aye.
Let the record show that Commission has approved the staff recommendation for KT Capital Group LLC. Thank you very much, Mr. Poppins.
Thank you, Mr.
Appreciate your hard
Chairman.
work on those. I think we can just keep our going if we need to take a break. So we have 3 Commission discussions on both topics. The first being the delegations to the Executive Director with respect to procurement thresholds. Mr. Executive Director, if you're going to lead us through this conversation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is really an attempt, I think, to be efficient and somewhat agile in our procurement process, but also to recognize the role of the Commission in large-scale contracts. We want to make sure that we are bringing procurements when appropriate to the Commission for consideration. That said, as you know, we're in the middle of growing as an agency, and there's a lot of different administrative functions that are coming before us, and ensuring that we are able to be as thoughtful, and again, as nimble or agile as possible. What I'm proposing is a delegation to a certain threshold to make sure, again, if there's a major procurement, the commission is able to opine and also scrutinize and evaluate that process. So there's a number of different procurement agencies around the Commonwealth, a number of different procurement methods or mechanisms that we've taken advantage of, frankly, across the board. So as you'll recall, we've done a number of procurements. In fact, there's one before you for consideration today. We've also utilized, where possible, the efficiency and also the pre-vetting that is afforded through a statewide contract procurement. So given that we've experienced that as an independent commission as well, we do have the ability to set our own parameters and policies, and again, try to utilize the best, most efficient and value process that does pose an opportunity for us. So that said, what's before you today for consideration is really, I think, a somewhat nuanced but balanced approach to make sure, again, the commission has an opportunity to evaluate things. What I would propose is that for any mechanism, procurement mechanism that utilizes a statewide contract, those vendors have been pre-vetted by the Office of Supplier Diversity, and they've identified a threshold of a major procurement or large procurement being $150,000, a small procurement being a value of beneath or below $150,000. Again, a statewide contract having been pre-vetted. I've also tried to tie it back to the World Trade Organization that has a value of, and bear with me, $492,000 as being the average.
I'm just curious how they got to that level of precision.
I didn't ask. We've also benefited from the guidance and wisdom of the Comptroller's Office, which any statewide contract that exceeds the value of $500,000 would require their review and approval. So what I propose, therefore, is if we are leveraging a statewide contract, again, which has been pre-vetted by OSD, that the value, if it were to be above $492,000, would come before the commission for your consideration, your approval. If it's an open bid, which again is the procurement mechanism available in the next agenda item, anything above $150,000 will come to the commission for approval. The reason I bring this before you is that we are in the middle of a lot of different procurement opportunities. We are moving offices, we're building offices, and this I think will make us a bit more agile. But I also want to respect the fact that I know all of you care about what we're doing as an agency and who we're contracting with, who those vendors are. So again, it's an attempt on my part to be somewhat agile but also thoughtful in our approach here. So again, the proposal is if it's a statewide contract, anything above $92,000 for the commission. If it's an open bid, at $150,000 threshold. I also want to acknowledge our CFAO, Adriana Campos. This has been her approach. She's led it. She's been, I think, she's been very diligent in making sure that this is something that we adhere to all state procurement laws and regulations, and that we are a good partner with other agencies that we enjoy the partnership with.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Executive Director. I have one question for you. Were we to approve the thresholds that you suggested, what would be your way? I'd still want to make sure the commission is informed about other contracts that are signed that are the thresholds that the commission to approve. What would be your proposal about making sure that we're informed about all the contracts that are being signed under this authority given?
Yeah, I think notice and probably in a memo form of where we're at and what between meetings, what procurements may have been executed or what procurements may have been finalized. I think notice.
Well, why wouldn't we just ask you for that to your executive director report?
So I'm saying that method of being, we're putting it right as well, of course. So that would be my proposal would be to report back periodically. And I think the interim time between meetings is certainly appropriate time to do that.
Thank you. Other questions, comments? So can you just articulate the motion you'd like else for one commissioner to make that motion?
Sure, that there would be a delegation of procurement authority where to the executive director for all procurements beneath $492,000 that generate or originate from the statewide contract, and all procurements that are beneath $150,000 that are subject to open bids.
Second, please. Director, Commissioner Hyman made the motion to approve, seconded by Commissioner Title. All in favor?
Aye.
Commissioner Hyman? Aye. Thank you. Let the show the commission has approved the motion. Thank you very much. The next item, as you said, is an open procurement. My guess is it might be only 150, but we'll find out. I'm going to just walk through this. I wanted to acknowledge that you know, I'm going to be walking through this with a lot of rules, because I want Commissioner McBride to work with me on this issue and that with the help of the capital procurement. We had a lot of input from our licensing and investigations team, including the project. Now, I got you identified. So thank you guys very much. There's a lot. This is reflected that what it reflects. Am I not speaking out there? Okay. It reflected, this is follow-up to a conversation we had, as I said, in the commission meeting 6 weeks ago, where given the number and complexity of the change of control and change of ownership applications that we got, we just thought that it was important to supplement our capacity there. This is not adding skills, this is adding capacity. This procurement, if we were to go forward with it, would report the winning bidder, would report into our investigations team, not operate separately from our investigations team, and really would supplement the arms and legs that we have investigating some of these very complicated corporate acquisitions and changes of control. We have a proposed here RFR that essentially would be for 1 year. The initial objective would be, as I just described, to supplement our investigations and licensing team with additional arms and legs to do the kind of detailed digging and peeling the onion required to make sure that our control limits are not being violated by any of the acquisitions or new applications that are being considered. We have also asked in this RFP for the winning bidder to not only be our arms and legs, but to help us make sure over time that we have the organization and skill set necessary and their recommendations about what kinds of skills we need to make those recommendations, to also make recommendations to us with respect to any regulatory changes that they think would make us more effective in ensuring that these conditions were met, these regulatory conditions were met, as well as, and this might or might not happen, but as well as if they think there are any legislative changes that we might want to request to, again, ensure that we are as effective as possible and have zero concern about people adhering to our cap limitations. So it's arms and legs in the short term and helping us make sure we have the skill set and the right organization structure going forward, and essentially leaving after a year with that completely that skill set internalized into position. So that's the basic thing here. It is I think an important capacity to add in short term. We have a large number of these change control applications. We just went through one today, and I don't want to ask you how many man hours were involved in that, but I know it's a substantial amount of man hours. And the issue here is that there'll be more of these, and we just need to add to our capacity. So this is not something that we do not expect. I would not expect this team or the company to hire to do this, to work independently and come back with recommendations that would work as part of our investigations and licensing team to that capacity. That being said, happy to answer any questions. I'm sure Commissioner McBride, do you have any additional you'd like to add to that? I'd be happy to answer any questions, but the motion I'm going to ask for after the discussion is to authorize our executive director to issue this RFR. Just last thing I'll say is questions and comments.